For those of us who have been in and out of this room over the years, just take a moment to stand back and have a look at it.
I've been in this building many times, mainly when it was full of dust and blowing blanks, but I've never seen it look this good, and I'm sure Barry in particular would be really proud. I grew up in Freshwater Surf Club, and surfboard riding was banned in the 60s, and there was plenty of tension between the surf club and the board riders, and Bennett's had that nice way of bridging that gap. And so my first custom surfboard was a Bennett surfboard shaped by Russell Head, just in the building around the side, and I surfed that, and I surfed Bennett's for many years, and then later on moved into the surf industry.
A lot of people claim to be first in life, but is my mail correct? You were the first person to surf Enquiries.
I was. There were 6 of us there. A Saturday morning, little nor'easter blowing. The surf wasn't that good, but we thought, okay, we'll have a go, because the waves weren't going right into the point. So, and being the club champion, I was the first one in the water.
It's a big one. I appreciate it. Thanks, Simon. Well, it's really special to be here tonight. And, you know, it's May in Clifton Beach, Tasmania. It's not warm, and he the big beer gut this guy had, and he had the white cap on, white gear, and he goes, look down to me, he goes, hey, Snowy, what's that? I said, oh, what do you mean? What's that you got on? I go, it's a wetsuit. And he goes, well, take it off, it's an advantage. So I had to surf in sluggos for the whole weekend, and Tassie.
Ladies and gents, the great Guy Leach.
Good to be here. Firstly, let me say that for me in the 80s and 90s, this building here was like a second home. When I was doing Ironman, I was always in here picking up boards. I remember times during the off-season when I'd ask Tank to make 3 or 4 boards for me to try out to see what would be the one that I'd use for the season, and I wasn't easy to deal with, because I'd reject 3 and then have to make another one just to make sure that it was going fast enough. So, you know, Ironman wasn't a thing that was on the radar for me. But I saw Doug finish midfield against the great Grand Canyon. I thought, with Doug's lack of ability, and if he could finish midfield, then imagine what I could do with my ability. So I'd like to thank Doug for that. Appreciate it.
Well, it's due time that we hear from Greg and Tom. Tom is a 2-time New South Wales Open longboard champion, a 2-time winner of the Snowy McAllister, and is the current 2024 champion. He's not yet 30, but at a young 27, he's found himself here as a 3rd-generation Bennett, and has in a short 18 months taken on the business with his dad Greg, rejuvenated, reinvented Bennett surfboards, and has given us this wonderful room tonight. Thank you, Tom. Greg is an icon of surf lifesaving and ocean paddling. As Darryl Eastlake put it so perfectly well, when the tank hits the surf, it's the surf that ducks for cover. It is not unreasonable to say that Greg is possibly the most liked man in surfing and surf lifesaving today. Ladies and gents, Tom and Greg Bennett.
It's definitely had its challenges, but every single day we wake up and come into this factory, it's just fun. So it doesn't really feel like we're working.
Thank you very much everyone for coming, and thanks for your support over the decades, and let's have a good time.